All right, welcome everybody to another kind of sideways show here. It's we got the sideways Bitcoin pump and dump it, pump and dump it, pump and dump. It just seems like a bunch of bots playing out, making a whole bunch of money. Goody goody gumdrops for the bots. Glad they're having fun. We're just gonna kind of go into a couple of the. Let's go ahead and here take a look. So listen, I did open up a short. I'm not going to go through this. I mean, my arrows have been doing pretty good. If you guys looked up here, we have a bear cross. We're going to go over this bear cross in just a second. Okay, this is kind of the most important thing, this weekly bear cross that's coming. Now, this is not a death cross. So there's a difference between a death cross and a bear cross. So when I think of a death cross, it's on a super high time frame, daily, monthly, weekly, and then you get these bigger and I like it really the 3 day, the 3 day, the weekly, the monthly. You get these bigger, the 7 and the 30, the 7 and the 50, the 30 and the 50, those nice big chunky ones. I like to play those. And of course, they get more effective the higher up they go. We're going to get into that really quickly. Here's my short. I did open up a short 3883. Now I have been playing a 1-to-1 long. I've also been playing a short trade here because I just I don't know. I just don't believe this. I if and let me be very very clear. If we did not have this bearish cross above us, I would be a lot more bullish right now. I would be a lot more bullish on the play up to 42, even 4,400, right? A lot more bullish, right? But this just got a lot harder for me right here because of this bear cross. Now I think we come down, test 30, 36, even 3,400, right? Let me copy and paste this, clone. And, do I think 3650 is a good area to test? Right, then you got, I think this is a good area to test right here. And then we can pull a bounce out of there, right? I think we could pull a bounce and, maybe just back test this channel right here. This would be a good, I'd like this. I'd like to come down here, back test that channel. Let's go a little bit bigger. All right, there we go. Come down, break through, bounce off 3650, back test the channel. And or you just straight on down to 3,400 and create this into a big sloping head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder. Now listen, I know a lot of people are looking. This is the shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders. If you do lose this though, this would be the loss of this. 3560 would be the loss of this inverted head and shoulders right here. This has really got a hold in here to pull back up. Now any direction back up, this is you're gonna get up here. Now are you gonna confirm an inverted head and shoulders? It's possible. I would still say 50-50 here, even 60-40. You pull back here, I'd say 60-40. This is bullish and we could keep running, but we're going to go over kind of more the shorter time frame, what I'm looking at to play out here in the shorter and if not the intermediate time frame. So we are in this massive wedge right here, slash triangle, symmetrical triangle. We're trapped, right? I said this is done a while ago, just bang, bang, banging around inside this thing. And now this is a bullish wedge right here. If you look at the local of this wedge, this is a local bullish symmetrical triangle. 51% the times this does break north on you. I'm going to leave this right here. Henceforth, why I have a 1-to-1 trade. So I have a 1-to-1 trade open. I'm going to leave that open. I do have 2 stop losses that'll take that trade out. Not worried about it. If it goes south, it's a 1-to-1 trade, low leverage. Now, if it pumps up, I actually think we're going to get a nice run on this baby. And if we get a really nice run on it, it's going to be really irrelevant to me because if I go from, if this does run 4,400, I have a pretty good position, pretty good sized position open right now. That is 1-to-1. If it goes to 5,000, I'll make an absolute killing on it. It'll be beautiful. It'll be a thing of beauty. And I'm actually sitting on that nice size position right now. If that goes, it goes great for me. If it doesn't, I have very little to lose because it is a 1-to-1 play. All right. I do want to jump into what kind of the biggest subject that we have right here. And let me pull this down because Trading View sucks. Trading View is very, very sucky. Let me make sure I got the right ones here. There it is. All right. So I want to go over a couple of these weekly bearish crosses. There it is. It happened. Don't look at me. I don't make the rules. I just show you guys what I find. And I have to go back and use the Dow Jones as really the only time I can go back. Now this cross happened on top of the price action. A little bit different. Here you're above the price action. Here you're below the price action. Happened on the price action. Bearish bump, kick down, but then a bullish rally. Right, bearish, bullish rally, and then you finished out. This looks very similar to BTC in 2015. I wanted to find one that was a little more kind of what we're happening right now, what we're seeing right now. And now here's kind of a little more familiar of what's happening. Look, there's your 30 and 50 cross, right? Look, there's you got another cross right there, your 70 or 30 coming down. Everything's kind of arching down slowly. There is your cross between your, there's your 30 and your 100 cross right there. So this is our bearish cross. This is only a bearish cross. This is not a death cross. This is only a bear cross, okay? So there's your cross. Now, this posted up a double tweezer candle. You did get a nice rejection off the bottom right here. You got a good bottom bounce, pulled up. This clearly looks like an ABC with a further fallout, which did finally found the bottom, then went to the moon, right? So here, if you take a look, we did post up this beautiful tweezer top candle-esque top right here. A few points off of a tweezer top right here. A few points off of a tweezer top. Now, one thing you can look at these, not only are these tweezer tops, but these are both also doji candles, right? These are both also, I'm sorry, spinning top candles. So you have two spinning top candles, which for me also calls spinning top candles like to call a reversal for me. It's what I like to see. I love to see a spinning top candle. And then it calls reversal. Look, run, 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 spinning top. Look, there's the first spinning top. Spinning tops, I always say they call the reversal or tell you of a pending reversal. First spinning top, got a little more push up. Another spinning top, bearish dump. All right, I love this. This would have been a great trade right here. But I do like putting these spinning tops. Now, back to the cross. There's your cross. And just kind of took the beating and ran all the way down right there. Now look at how high you are above there. This is good. There's your 128-day moving average. I have my 128-day moving average is a little bit above. There's your 7 MA. Now when this happened, all of this was above the 7 MA. So you had the 7 MA support work down here. You hit the support bounce, you tried it, got under it. Once it got under it, fell a little bit, then it finally lost it. But look at how well this 7 MA really works holding up and down the price action here. So it does a really good job. So if we get in here and we want to zoom in here, all right, let's try to get this baby on top here. Bring the top. All right, so it looks like we are sitting right on top of the 7 MA, okay? So we're actually sitting on top of the 7 MA here. Last time you did not have the 7 MA, you had the 200 MA on the weekly. Look at that. That is very interesting. You had the 200 MA, bounced off the 200 MA, bounced off the 200 MA, that finally broke the 200 MA, broke all the way through. That is really interesting. I didn't even see that 200 MA there. So I'm going to post this chart up. Now, this does look very similar to what we saw, right? Now we have the other one. Let me go and find this other cross. Where are you at? It's hard to find cross. There. Okay, so here's another one. Now, right on the price action, got a little spanky down, popped back up, right? Spanky down, popped back up. We did have another one, more recent. And where's it at? Let's go find this. But Jesus Christ, look at how amazing the market has been over all these years. Right. Here again on the price action. Now this would be considered a super cross because look, you got the 7, the 30, and the 100 all at the same time. This would have been a super cross, 3 crosses all at the same time. Super uber bearish. The market just completely capitulated there. And let's see if I can find one more. All right, there we go. All right. Once again, really close to the price action, very bearish, just created a very bearish condition. Again, a super cross, right? So there's your super cross right there. Let me go back. I want to see if I can get one more. All right, let's see if we can get one more. There's got to be one more dip in the market over here. Where the hell? Come on. Great thing about here we go. This one's kind of high. There we go. All right, there you go. Very nice. There's your cross, right? Your rejection. And now once again, you were, so this started out over the, this started out clearly over on top of the 7MA, got down rejected below the 7MA. But once again, a nice, now your 128 was much higher in this last situation comparative to where you are right now. But you are using that 7MA as support, real close, bearish, and farther up. Now this is very interesting because this is a lot more similar, other than the 200, which is we know is below us, right? Other than the 200 below us. Oh look, but though you've already had. So they've crossed. I want to take a look at this real quick. I mean, yeah, kind of got, there's your cross, down, up, and then a retrace, and then up. Now, this likes to do this. This likes to do this down, down, and then rally, right? This likes to do a down and rally. It likes to go like this. It loves to go like this. Come here. It loves to do this, and then, and then this. You know what I'm saying? It loves to do this, this, and then die. This is what it really likes to do. It just loves to do this. Right? Did the same thing in 2015. So we did the same thing in 2015 when this happened. Okay, but if you look at this cross it's bearish and bullish at the same time. So it just gives you that little retrace, then you get the nice bounce out of it, just like happened to BTC in 2015. So there it is again, right? Let's put this up here. All right. Cross. Okay. Right. Little dippy. Then up. I mean, we're just going to do this. So it just basically did this. And then died again. So this seems to play out, this is very familiar right here. So if we play this same thing out, now the only thing that's different here is we are holding that, no, we did the same thing here. Look, we're on top of the 7MA, almost exactly the same. Dropped through it, rallied above it, and then just died out, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Come down 3,400-ish. Right? Pull your rally up, right? Do something like this. And let me show you why I think this is possible also, okay? I just want to show you something really quick on Bitcoin. Come here, where are you at? And I want to show you something over here. Let's go right here. Let me clean all this up. All right. So you see your pink line, there's our pink line, this is our, and I could probably take and drag that thing down just a little. There we go. That lines up really nice. Right? And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this like this. And if I was to look at this big picture, I just want to show you guys this big picture real quick right here. This looks like that. Right? Something like this. And then to find this, let's do this. We're going to do two things to find this. We're going to go from here. Come on. Go from here to here. Okay, so let's call this the 236. 236 or vamp fib. What do you think? I think vamp fib. Right? 236 or vamp fib. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Perfect. 786. I like that. Okay. Bang. Yeah, bang. Bang. So, looking at this big wedge, this is what I would see. This is what I see right there. Right? Now that's on the big time frame right there. Right? And I mean, that's it. That's it. Yeah, listen, so here's the thing on the bullish side of it, right? Here's the, so this is, if we didn't have the death cross right here, right? If we didn't have the death cross, I would be looking this as a bullish wedge like this, right? I'd go like this. This is what I'd do. I'd go like this, right? I'd go like this. Let's pull this back here. And this. And I'd be looking for some kind of a bearish bull flag. This is the kind of thing of posting up some kind of a bull flag right there. It's not a death cross. It's a bear cross, not a death cross. Do not say death cross. Bear cross, okay? So death cross, definitely you're like, short the shit out of it, right? Bear cross can go, it can actually go, it'll give you a little retraction and then it'll give you a bounce up, right? I mean, that's the thing about bear crosses. So this right here would make me more bullish. So when I look at this right here, this pattern right here, and let's not forget, okay, what else makes me bullish? Okay, I'm going to strip this chart bare, right? There it is. I mean, listen, you cannot, do not fuck with the law. Dude, this is the only thing you need to make money on. You don't need Vamp. You don't need all the donkeys on Twitter. You don't need bots. You don't need anything at all. You don't need Crypto God 5, 6, 7, 8, all of them on Twitter telling you which way to go. Seriously, you don't need me. You don't need Chone. You don't need anybody. You don't need Trading Room. You don't need anybody. All you need is this freaking indicator right here. This is all you need. You should trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year. You should have traded 6 times this year. That's it. This is it. Right? So this is the only thing that you should have traded this entire year is this. That's it. All right. And I will go over death crosses. Give me 1 second. I'll do a real quick thing for death crosses for everybody. But this, all you need, this is this. Listen, this is until 1 mil's indicator. This thing is fucking gold. This thing is just unbelievable. Paid itself off over and over and over and over again. Like if you're a member, you need to just listen to nobody. Just come in, be a member. Get this, get the 3-day, set your chart on 3-day, wait for the short, go short. Wait for the long, go long with leverage. Wait for the short, go short with leverage. You trade once every 3-4 months. You walk out, you're a boss. Your girlfriend, she's sitting there freaking, juggling your natties, telling you how amazing you are. You're showing off to all your friends. This is it. This is simple. You don't need anybody. All this day in and day out. This swing trading right here, all the money in the world. That's it. Yep, this the VAMP package has this. This is the Beast FX Plus right here. You don't need me. You just need this. I appreciate you watching my videos, but honestly, fuck, we got this call at the bottom. I'm like, okay, I'm long. I'm long, okay. Right? All right, let's talk about bear crosses and bull crosses real quick. All right, so we're going to go through bear and bull crosses real quick. 1 second just for everybody. Now, here I have my 10 and my 20 on here. I'm sorry, yeah, this is my 10 and my 20. The red is your 20. The blue is your 10, okay? So the blue's the 10, the red's the 20 here. You see we're just trending. We've only had one cross, one bear cross. And since we had this bear cross, it's just if you would have played this bear cross, you would have sat in this trade, you would have just, now this would be considered a death cross on this weekly time frame here. But I do want to bring in my, hold on a second, let's see what we got. Yeah, there it is, the VAMP. Okay, now I want to do this. Give me a second with the VAMP. Come on. Get off there. All right. All right, and let me pull this off and this off. Okay, so it's this simple. This is a death cross. The 50 and the 30 is a death cross, right? We talked about this over and over and over when it happened, right? This is a death cross. It's that simple, right? Now, this 7 and 30 is also would be equivalent to a bearish cross. I would call this a bear cross. I do like to call this, I don't like to really call this a death cross, but I do like to call this a bear cross. So now you had a bear cross happen, so it still got whacked out. This was your death cross. Your death cross, no, did not get whacked out. Your death cross was the death of this, right? Now, it does get worse, believe it or not, people. It does get worse, and I'll show you this over on the Dow Jones, right? So when you're over on the Dow, the worst one you can get is the 50 and the 200. You really don't ever want the 50 and the 200 on the weekly to cross, because when they cross, it's a freaking shit show. Like, look at this. You would have just played this. You would have sat in this position, would have bounced on you a little bit. You wouldn't even cared. You would have just played that like a boss, right? So the 50 and the 200. Look at, there's the 50 and the 200 again. This is an evil death cross, right? This is a straight up gangster death cross right here. There's the 50 crossed over the 200. Now, the difference between a death cross and a golden cross is a death cross is on top of the price action. A golden cross is on, look at, there it is. A golden cross is under the price action, right? So death crosses and golden crosses, very simple. But this is one of the worst and most dangerous ones to play, is the 50 and the 200, right? So here we go. Look, there's the 50, there's the 200. If we ever get these two together, and the price action is on one side or the other, oh, ho, 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 ha, ha. Now, we're a long way from this happening. I'll tell you how long, right? So there's 1, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, roughly I'd say 20, 21 weeks. So about 20 some weeks before, if the price bounces, it will delay this and or it can turn this back up. But if the price continues to die on down to, let's say, $1,500, this thing will just accelerate to the bottom side, and about halfway through the year, this thing will march all the way down here. It'll be super, super, super ugly. But you get a good example. There's a death cross right there. And let's go find another one. There's one on the weekly. All right. There's one on the weekly. Smashed it down. Anyways, so a bearish cross though. What I like to see is I like that I do have a difference. I do see the difference on the crosses. So understand, this is a bearish cross, not a death cross. Okay. The 50 and the 200 would be a death cross. The 50 and the 30, a death cross. These two right here, not even worried about them. No big deal. All right, and what I just pulled, did I pull that up? Yeah, there it is right there. So it's that simple. Bear cross, death cross. This and the 200, death cross. All right. And that's it. So I would just have to say the only thing I would say right here is because this weekly cross, right? Because this weekly cross is technically a bear cross, right? You could just see a boom and then a rally higher. That's the difference. Okay. So don't anybody go super crazy long or short here. I would play, some medium leverage. I just am playing a very light bounce because of the potential inverse head and shoulders. So I do like that potential inverse head and shoulders pattern. But we're also going to go. Let's go take a look at that. All right. There's our weekly. I'll take a look at our weekly. So we just finished out another week. There's our death cross. We just finished out another week. This is the ADX on the weekly. This thing I said, this thing you got to watch this. This thing is trying to give us it's not making up its mind right now, right? Not making up its mind. Okay. Yeah. So Burp said that I did see his post, a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly. So I mean, let's take a look at that candle. Okay. That's good. So there's your candle. Now to me, let me pull up my trading stuff right here. Right. Un momento, por favor. Okay. So there's one. I think this looks like one of two things. I think this looks like either a tweezer top, right? I think it looks like a tweezer top. Or I think this looks like a bearish harami, right? I think this looks like a bearish harami and or a tweezer top right there. And when he said it was in a bullish engulfing, hold on a second. I got that too. All right. So there's your tweezer top. Remember, your tweezer tops do not have to be exact. They can just be close. Like they don't have to be absolutely perfect, right? They don't have to be absolutely perfect for this. So this was a quasi. And now the other thing is it's posted up a spinning top, right? Posted up a spinning top for me. So I've got both of these over here. A little bit on the bearish side right there. I've also got, I still think this is playing as an A, B, A, B, C, D, E. I can still see that over there. And then here's our last one. All right. Let's go for the bullish engulfing. See, I don't see that bullish engulfing. What am I missing? Somebody tell me I'm missing something, because there's a bullish engulfing. That to me does not look bullish engulfing. Right now, that looks like a bullish pennant. That looks like a bullish pennant on the weekly. I'll give that, right? That looks like a bullish pennant on the weekly. Boom. Bullish pennant right there, maybe. Maybe bullish triangle. It needs not flat enough on the top, so bullish triangle's out. Bullish pennant's kind of out because the bullish pennant should be lower. Not a bullish flag. Yeah, that's my thing. All right, I have to, guys. I gotta go with bearish on this, right? I gotta go with bearish. So the first thing let's do is let's go get a fucking real exchange. Let's go find a real exchange first, okay? There we go. Let's find a real exchange that's got some real history on it. All right. So, yeah. And look, there's your line for your bearish pennant, right? Kick that bottom line up, kick that top line there, kind of bearish. I mean, I don't, the volume, kind of little E. Got the spinning top candle there. Right, let's do this. Actually, let me do this real quick. Let me pull this off. Pull this off. Right. Yeah, put that back. There we go. I mean, I could be wrong, guys. I mean, I have been wrong. I told you guys I am married, so I do not make the best life choices, right? All right, there we go. All right, there's that. There's that. Let me drop this all in the members area. And okay. Hey, Ripped, how you doing, brother? Good to have you here. Hold on a second, Ripped. And let's get your chart over here. There you go. All right, there's Ripped. I see so you're rising and falling wedges right there. I like the blue candlesticks though. Getting all funky with it. Oh, yep. All right. Okay, so let's look at the volume. Let's take a look at the volume really quick. Volume still semi-stable. Did have a little fall off on the volume. I would have to say that the most important thing that I see here for support is the so for support you have the 7MA on the weekly. It's this simple, okay? You blow the support you're on, literally you're sitting. That's it. You're sitting on the support. The support is at 3762. 3762. Breaks and that all right. So I think if this breaks right here, you got 3650 at first, and then 3400 second after that. That's just kind of what I see right there. And you just know there's no historical support inside of there at all. Just gonna have to watch that as that does play out. Let's kind of bop through everything here real quick. Yeah, no, nothing. None of this helps me out. Histogram. Can't make up its freaking, seriously. The histogram, the WMA, all these damn things cannot make up their damn mind. Look at this, just straight, almost sideways action right here on the histogram. just can't make up its damn mind. Histo is crazy. Right, the histogram just completely lost it. Just completely lost it. There's our bubble charts. There's your MACD. MACD is breaking down. We just saw that with the other MACD. Oops. Sorry, just got to pull this up. Give me 1 second, peeps. Seriously, I could have made this video a lot shorter. In the rejection box, getting rejected, right? Nothing. It's, I mean, once again, look at how crazy this is. I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, right? It's like can't make its damn mind up, right? Broke bear, broke bull, right? So this thing literally up, broke bear, broke bull, right? And is just confused as hell. Just the worst time trading right here. NVT, nothing. Nothing. Support and resistance. We're just back into a cluster of support and resistance. Nothing. Oh. Always got to watch that. ADX chart. ADX chart is breaking bearish again, but it's neutral because they're both broken bearish. Nothing. I still think this is a giant ass head and shoulders. I'm going to keep saying that until I'm proven wrong. Still think this is a giant ass head and shoulders. We've already gone over the weekly ADX. It is confused as everything else is. Here's your WMA. Just effing confused. Same thing. Like the everything here is so just messed up. I haven't seen this pattern below. So look, your indicator line is on the bottom side here, right? It can't make up its freaking mind if it wants to break bullish or bearish. It just can't. It doesn't know what to do. Can't pick a freaking team, right? I mean, it hasn't ever done that. I can't see that anywhere. Right, there's the last time it kind of did this little break and then this little chicken dance with the last little up. It just did this last little up. It was the last time it did something like this. I guess it did it here too, right? Kind of this sideways chicken dance right there is the sideways chicken dance, and then it just died. Yeah, not up high though. Not after a bounce. Okay, another reason to be bullish. Honestly, this is another reason to be bullish right here. Now, let me be very specific here. This is to be bullish for a short-term push, right? Because if for this to make a head and shoulders, this is going to be insane, right? For this to make a head and shoulders pattern play out here, right? For this to play out a head and shoulders pattern, this is going to be a freaking insane head right here. I mean, like 5,000. Easy. Shoulder, boom, up, run up to 5,000, 47, 4,800, down, boom, down again, right? Makes some kind of an insane. Now, I don't like making a head and shoulders at the bottom. Like, I prefer to make a head and shoulders over here on the top, you know? Like, this just didn't start really. this didn't start at the bottom, where this kind of would start at the bottom over here, right? Kind of would start right there. Right, up, dang, bump, boom, bump. I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible right now. I have to say, just for me, it's easier to go down than to go up right now. Right? Let's move this out of here. Yeah, once again, why I won't get rid of my long. It's another good example. You're this close. When you're this close, there's no reason to get rid of your long right here when you're this close. Like these are like almost kissing. Right? When your WMA is this close. Right? They're so close right there. Okay, and okay, there's your head and shoulders pattern. I see that could play out right there. Right? There's your head and shoulders pattern. Did I put both patterns on? Yeah, there you are. Okay. So, there's your big failed inverted head and shoulders pattern. Okay. Inverted head and shoulders successful. Inverted head and shoulders. Right? It's a race. That's it. It's a race right now. Who's going to win it? Okay, now let's look at this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to look at this. Shift volume. I'm going to look at the macro. Shift volume. Right? This goes for everybody, right? Right? And we're going to do this. Okay, so listen, I would be a lot more bullish right here. I'd be a lot more bullish if I had a, what do you call it? I'd be a lot more bullish right here if I saw some really good volume, right? Now, you just got crap volume falling out right here. If this did give us a little bit of push in volume, this would be an easy touch, easy run back up here, touch this shoulder. Then we'd have to see, what's going to happen when we get back up to the shoulder. You know, if I didn't have the death cross right now, if I didn't have that death cross, I would probably be looking at this more as a bullish pennant right here, and not as a head and shoulders and or a bearish wedge, a giant bearish wedge. Okay. Oh, did I get that? Did I put that over there? Yes, I did. And let's take long to shorts. See where we're at. Longs, go daddy. Right? Oops. So longs loading. Equal liquidity. Maybe a little liquidity grab, maybe? What the hell? Where the hell did that go? That was crazy. Longs loading. Okay, that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. Okay, shorts dumping, longs loading. Nobody's in danger, though. No one is in danger. There's no short squeeze. There's no long squeeze. There's no squeezes. Right? No squeezes. Seriously, if I hear squeezes. Nothing. 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 Oh, this one. Yep, here we go. Boy, this makes me more bearish too. So boy, this is skipping. This is skipping. It's a pretty good run up right there. I don't like it. Still in the bear skipping range. All right. Let's find our support on our Bollinger Bands. Yeah, 36. Listen, I like 36.50 as support. There's our daily. There's our daily Bollinger Band. Your top. Look at there. Look at this. This is beautiful right here. This is great, right? I mean, this pretty much just tells the story of everything, right? BB's telling the tale, right? Right. support of the mean equals this. They're 36. They're 3660 right here. This is 3672. I think 3650 is support. Right? And then the top side, 41 to 4200. I mean, I like this. This is good. Now, what I don't like is, listen, you tested the top again, tested the bottom twice. Once, well, you tested it, moved over, came back up. Now, this looks eerily like it just keeps testing the bottom. Bollinger Bands are tightening back up. So with that being said, I mean, we could see a move. I don't think it would be a crazy explosive move. Like here, your Bollinger Bands got real wide. So when they were real wide, you had this big dump down, this explosive move down. I still think we're going to be limited upside or downside here. We're just going to range because our BBs are very tight right there. Take a look at our weekly Bollinger Bands. Oh, Jesus Lord. I mean, that's freaking insane. I am going to just go out on a limb here, and I am going to just say that we will. I don't at this point feel like we will hit $12,000 by the end of the year. Okay, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to take a little bit of a chance here, but I'm going to say I don't think we're going to hit 12K by the end of the year. Okay, that's that. All right. You know, another thing I like to look at is look at the runs here from BTC on the way up. Right? Look at these runs all the way up here. Right? So just a great, gorgeous run. Right? Got outside, came back, tested, got outside, came back, tested, got outside, came back, tested. Now, if we were run back up here, you know, you're talking 5,400. This could take weeks, though, to get back up here. Another 2-3 weeks. But, you know, look at these runs here. Right? Now, you don't have to, you know, didn't test. Right? Came, just ran. Came, baby, down. Came, didn't test, kept running. You don't have to go back here. You don't have to touch this. And this can just keep running on the outside. I love how everybody looks over here. And they're like, oh, you know, this is bullish. This doesn't happen when the bears take over. They're not going to stay out of the outside of the Bollinger Band forever. Yeah, this is the very first poke outside of the lower Bollinger Band there. The very first time on the weekly chart. You know, and I want you to know that there's nothing here that says, you know, you just can't keep running with this. This can't keep, you know, this can just keep running on the downside out at least one more time. You did test 1, 2, 3 times on the outside, actually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 times on the bottom over here outside the Bollinger Band before we finally did find the bottom. This is our very first time outside of the BBs here. And that you know, you could get this crazy candle. There's that crazy candle, you know, and it came out. This came out one time and then dropped out a second time before you got that pull up. You know, you could say that was technically 1, 2, and then, you know, looking for that pull back to the BB. Pull back to the Bollinger Band would be insane right now. It would be an absolutely amazing run. And like I said, let's just keep. I'm still of the. I still don't think we are going to put in. I still don't think we're done with the low, and I'm just going to keep saying that. I still don't think we're done with the low. Even coming up here to 5,400 is not going to impress me at all. It's just going to make me a bunch of money, right? It's going to make me a whole bunch of money. That's it. I listen. That is all. I want to pull up one more chart. Fortunately, these damn shows keep running on forever. The 7MA. We are below the 7MA. Here's my 2-day chart. This is my 2-day chart. You see the 7MA. When you break the 7MA here, you know, on the 2-day chart, historically, the 7MA is an ugly thing to do, right? Breaking and getting below the 7MA is a very bearish sign. Okay, breaking and staying on top of the 7MA on the 2-day has been a very bullish sign. As soon as you snap under it, though, it does get fiercely violent. And, you know, you can see here, here's the 7, bam. There's the 7, bam. There's the 7, ugly. Well, look at there's the 7. We fell all the way through, rallied back up through it. Now we're back underneath it one more time. It does look like a rising wedge on the 2-day. So you do look like you have a rising wedge there on the 2-day right there. Very interesting candle combination. On the 2-day chart, that last candle combo that you posted up there. Now that looks engulfing. Right, but it also looks like it's a wedge forming and or a rising wedge. Yep. And I think that's it. I don't think I got anything else. I'm not going to really go any other of listen, here's the thing. The shit is going to follow. It's all going to follow BTC. That's it. It's all going to follow BTC. It's just that simple. If you want to know what's going to happen, I just you're gonna play BTC, and that's it. It's just that simple. I think everything's just gonna follow BTC. You know, would I like to see Litecoin take off first? I would love to see Litecoin and or Ethereum take off first before Bitcoin. But for right now, I'm just we need to break. We need to see some real volume. I want to see some commitment from some buyers. Okay, I want to see, and I read an article just the other day. You know, I just read another damn article and on OTC buyers. That it's like the new thing coming out 2019, sorry. But yeah, so let's do this. Right, so a massive A, B, C, D, E. This would be the D wave. Down, right? Supports 3650, 3672. 3650, 3400, right? 2. This also looks like a local symmetrical wedge. 5149 bull. Top side equals 4100, 4200. 3. We are trapped. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Right, so we do have the bear cross. I am. So listen, if this thing does break down, I'll just be looking for supports down a little bit lower. But I do need to put that wedge on there. Otherwise, I'll be not doing good. Put that second wedge on there. Where the hell's that second wedge at? There it is. $3,374. Yeah. There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, oh, Burb just put up a new tweet. Yeah, listen, I think that 3K has very strong. There's you still got to get past that 200 MA. Okay. So let's talk about this for a second, okay? So right now, the what you got to go look at in that case is, so here's what we're gonna do. So here is 3,200. This is your 200 MA right here, right? There's your 32, 31, right? 32. The weekly 200 MA is at 32.31. This is heavy support, right? There's heavy support. Do we all agree? We just bounced 1,000 points off that thing. I hope we all can agree on that. That's the least we can do, okay? So now let's go to the monthly. There's the monthly. The monthly is at 29.67. Monthly 50 MA is at 29.67. Is that what it was? 29.67. Well, dude, this thing is in the days is going to be at 3,050. So I'm just going to say 3,050. This is monster support, right? So I don't really think Burb is going out on a limb by saying we're not going to break the monthly 50 MA. I'm just going to say this, okay? Because this thing is like really heavy support right here. This is no joke. And not only that, you've got this historic support right here. Look at that. Wick, right? That's right there at 3K, right? I agree. I 100% agree. Breaking 3K is gonna be hard, right? You have HS 3K also on the monthly, right? You've got historic support right here, boom, boom, and you've got the 50 MA. You've got this candle right here. This now, I'll tell you what, if we drop down, it's this simple, okay? If we dump to 3,400 to 3,650, shit, in the next 24 hours, right? Next, not less than that. 16 hours, the monthly candle gets bearish, right? If we run to 69, if we run to 3,900 plus, the candle gets bullish. But, look at this right here. Look at this right here. Right? Now you do have a monthly death cross coming, and this is a monthly death cross. So you also have a monthly death cross. Look at where this is going to come. Bam. You're now going to have your 30 MA. Your 30 MA on your monthly is going to be at 30, the 30 MA on the monthly is going to be at, just call it 48.33. And you are going to get a monthly cross in. Now this is, so you're gonna now if you fall out hard, if you just, let's say this thing just turns bearish, and then we come down here, we hit 3,000, and we just kind of putter around 3,000. If this happens in January, if this happens in January and we just kind of putter around down here, then this is going to possibly cross in January. Then there's February. So you're looking, this could possibly cross in January. February. That would be a death cross of the 7 and 30 on the monthly. Okay, so let's go back because we want to see if we've ever had a... All right, so there was your death cross right there on your monthly. You'd already rallied off the bottom. Your death cross pushed you back down. right? Pushed you back down. Now, let's see. I mean, that it's not that much of a push down right there, honestly. Zoom into this thing. 41%. Okay, I lied. It's a 41% retracement. So yeah, that's pretty huge. So it's a 41% retracement after the monthly death cross. So the monthly death cross created a 41% retracement. So I lied. So that is huge. So if you got a monthly retracement and you're 41% over here, we can do that. We can do it. This can do it for us. Let's just say you were at 4,800, right? Say you were 4,800. That would throw you to 2K, right? Let's say you were down. Let's say you were down here, right? Let's say you were down here somewhere where you're down, just bouncing around in this 3,600 range. That would put you at 1,500. Okay, so you do see you have that monthly death cross coming. One day, tomorrow, it's just going to be like bang, and it's going to be here, right? And it's just going to be staring us right in the keister, staring us right in the keister. But right now, let's just kind of see. Listen, it's very simple. Okay, it's very simple. We have 14 hours. 14 hours. Okay, right? We have 14 hours to close out the monthly, right? If the candle closes bullish, then we look for higher highs and jam. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, but hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Look at the... Okay, so everybody, here we go. Look at the... Right? What is that? What does that mean to you guys? This is bearish. Right? Bearish. That's it. That is a bearish volume candle right there. Okay, now if this candle was lower, if this monthly candle volume bar was lower, right? Here is the good news. The bulls can turn this candle green in 14 hours. Okay, so let's take a looky over here at the cookie. So look at this. Now this was a green candle with green volume. Look at this thing. This had beautiful volume, right? Bullish volume, bullish candle, everything, right? Like this right here is just amazing. Bullish candle, bullish volume. all day long. Oh my God, seriously. Like, I just started trading back there. If I saw that and that candle, I would be like, ah, I would be FOMO boy to the moon. I would have got wrecked for sure because this is a massively bullish candle at the very bottom. V bottom, we throw in with beautiful bullish volume candle. Look, bear bullish everything. Like bullish trend, still continuation trend. I would have looked at this as a 1, 2, looking for wave 3 or something like that, or a wave 5. This was gorgeous. Now this, on the other hand, over here, we're putting in a red candle with increased red bearish volume. So it's going to be, now the bearish volume has fallen off, right? Watch your red volume went down, ding, 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 right? All your volume went down. Then you got a big bullish, bearish volume candle bar. Then you got the second bearish. This whole month has been bearish. And like I said, if we fall out here, if we break that 7MA, we're teetering, right? We're teetering. But this looks right. We're teetering right now on pump or dump. It's that simple. We're just teetering. Yeah, 14 hours, people. 13 hours, 30 minutes. That's simple. You just need a little run. You just get a little run, right? I mean, there's lots of ways to get a little run here. You go, you find a nice Mexican food cart, right? Go have some Indian food, right? There's lots of ways you can get a quick run here, okay? So it depends on how messy you want to make it. All right, but I gotta say, I once again, I love being on here. I love these videos. I've tried to make them short. Doesn't seem like I can ever make these damn things short. I am not gonna shill anything to YouTube people, any of the 253 people, other than please go out there. Always appreciate a share. Throw it up here in your Twitter. Vamp is running the best 24/7 trading. I'm always updating this thing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Please just go out there, give me a share, give me a save. What do we got? What do we got? How many we got? I got 6,100 subscribers for by far probably one of the best channels all out in the whole cryptoverse. I want to say thank you, everybody. Also, please, please, everyone, Happy New Year's. I love all you guys and girls. And I hope you all have a very, very, very happy New Year's. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I'm blessed to have each and every one of you in my lives. I am the Vamp. I am from Until 1 Mil, and I am out.